Hello, Oddball76 here. I'm bringing you Trader Life Simulator. I was gifted this key. The game's made by Mohammed Kwaswari. I think I pronounced that right. He's the developer, the publisher too, I believe. The game's come out. It came out 18th of February 21, so I'm a little bit late. But I was gifted the key randomly, so here you see me playing it for the first time. They're going to try to attempt to do some wonderful commentary over the gameplay. The colours might be a little bit weird in the house at the minute, but I believe that as you go through the game you can actually decorate your house and change things, which is quite cool. You don't just run a store, you basically have a supermarket, you have a member of staff, a counter and a house, and you have to build your business. So you'll be starting off in your house. As you can see, you have to go to your store, to your shop, and see what it's like and set it all up. So thanks again to the developer for the key. I hope you enjoy this wonderful game. It's not bad actually, I must say. I've had some fun on it. If you want me to do a live stream on it, let me know in the comments and I'll do one for you all. So we're looking at the map. The game does give you some tips, very brief tips. We've got a car here, and it clearly says here that you need to fill it up and repair it and keep it in good order, otherwise it can run out of fuel. You have to you have a laptop. You can buy a phone on here as well, I believe. Like I said, this is my very first time playing it, so I thought, right, we better get in the car. You will see me fiddling around with the controls a bit. I'm not very used to it, so obviously it's a learning in as I go sort of process. But we do get in the car and we start to drive, thank goodness. The driving's not too bad considering I'm using the mouse and keyboard. And we should be coming up. I've skipped the journey time because the map is a little bit difficult to negotiate a bit. You can't put a marker on there. It doesn't seem to be a zoom in, but here we are. We've made it to our store, so hopefully you have to stop the car completely to get out. We're going through the side door, and here we are. Here's our little shop. This is the supermarket, so you can buy other units. You can see we can buy refrigeration stuff. We have got a rack free as we started the game, and we've got some other things as well, so you need to decide where you're going to put them. You do have a member of staff, and a very important thing there, it says you need to collect the money from the till at the end of the day. When you see further down you'll realise that I forgot to do that, but I do it in the end. So I'm just wondering, where am I going to stick my actual shelves, because I can see on the walls there are some plug sockets for refrigerated units. I'm sort of learning on the fly, trying to work out how I rotate it. It does have the instructions there, but as you well know, sometimes you're not too clever at looking at the instructions and follow them somewhere. So I do see, I'm sort of thinking, how do I want this to be? As my customers are going to come in, you have to pull up the shutter to open the store, but I need to sort of have a layout. I actually wasn't sure if the customers were going to be walking around my actual aisles. I wanted to try and make some aisles. I've actually worked in retail before, and I've stacked shelves, so I know the true meaning of working in a store and customer service, and I do not miss it. But so I've decided I'd put one rack there, and I'm thinking where they're going to come in, so I literally assumed they were going to be walking around. They've got a wall there, a door for some reason, a toilet and a bed. I used the bed and the toilet and I put that in my actual house, because for some reason the house doesn't come with a fitted toilet, a bath, which makes no sense to me, but I guess that's one way of making you earn money to afford these things. So I thought I'd put my laptop on the side of the counter, being so there's going to be a member of staff there and I can access it easy enough. But you don't get to see customers walking around the store. They actually just go to the checkout operator and it sort of does the transaction there without them walking around. I suppose it's a way of not having to mess about with animation, and it also it means that you've got time to stack your shelves, because you buy stock and then you have to unpack it all and stock up the shelves. So it's a proper job. There's a bank there, as you can see. There's the map. Don't seem to have a zoom in function, so you've got to really look. I'm looking for the cash and carry thing as well. I see that big basket there. That's where you go to buy more stock for your actual shop to sell. So I'm currently looking for a store that hopefully sells some shop racks, and I know there's one down here, I believe. And there we have it. There is. So I need some more racks that I can put out so I can put more stock on. So I'm just buying these. Quite expensive. You do start with some money, which is good. And you know, it's running great, so I'm very happy. And a quick cut. We're back in the shop. We have bought. I think we bought 3 more racks. So I'm going to start to fill around, try and work out where I want them to go. Like I said, my idea was, I know I want refrigerated units in eventually. So the things are, you can pick them back up and move them, but unfortunately you don't seem to be able to just go up to it and say move, which is a shame, because I would have liked to have been able to move it without having to put it back into my inventory. So I thought, right, I'll put one there. It isn't going to stay like this. This is just a blank canvas. We're going to have a go and see how it is. I would like to get them all straight and lined up. So like I said, I'm leaving gaps in because I actually initially thought you'd have customers walking around your store. I don't know if they're going to do that in future. You can see actually at the side of the wall the brown boxes. They're my stock that I got with my store. So I've already got some items I can unpack and put on these shelves. But I can buy more providing I have money. You can see in the top left I have a wallet icon. That's what the current money I have in my actual pocket. The money in the bank is represented in the blue next one down. That's the money I have in the bank. And then you have a card, a credit card. That says naught at the minute. The star is your health and your well-being. You can see in the bottom right we have urine, which means you've got to go toilet. Your hygiene, so you need to take a shower or whatever, and then you have your hunger. So you do have to manage those things. So look, I'm putting some shelves out. I'm like, oh, this looks good. There's a nice gap there. That looks like we're ready. So I'm going to unpack my stock. So the game tells you very basic, nothing too complicated. And you can pick up the box itself. I didn't realise at first. So I'm walking over here and I'm like, I want to put each item sort of in an area, so the same sort of areas. So if you go down in a store, you'd have a biscuit aisle, you'll have a coffee aisle, you'll have a dairy aisle, won't you? So I wanted to try and do something like that. So it doesn't completely go to plan on some things, but I'm learning and I will do things more. You kind of race against the time sometimes. I wanted to set up my store before I opened it, so I wanted to have all my shelving right, and I wanted everything unpacked nice and neatly. As you can see, you can rotate it on the shelf and it does sort of snap to that place, so it does fit it on there. Certain items you can stack on top of each other. Some can stack a little bit funky, as if you wouldn't really stack glasses on top of each other. It wouldn't be very safe, but you can get it to snap and to sort of remember the way you had it, and then you can place it down. Each box, each item fits into the certain amount of items fit in each individual box. You can pick up your box and move it around. It's F to grab something out of the box, and it's the left mouse button to pick up the box. So as you could see, I was getting confused a bit, but I'm trying to fill it up nicely. It does take a lot of shelf space, so some items do. But again, I've done this in real life, so I know it's a heartache, and I remembered when I worked in a store how important it was to have everything nice and straight, and so I did try to get it looking nice, and I tried to put it in some sort of order. I did feel as if I get further in the video that I was actually rushing a bit, so you will see me get a bit frustrated, and I didn't exactly adhere to my rules 100%. But like I said, this is my very first time playing it. The game's been running very smoothly, which is good. I did have some problems with some things, but that was just me trying to learn the basics. But the games ran very smoothly. The rain looked good. This gets thunderstorms, it gets sunshine. So you can see me putting some sauce out. It tells you what item you've got, that you're picking up, and I'm going to actually collect the box now. It does write on the box, actually. It gives you a label when it goes down. So you can literally, these, I think you get like 12 of these in a box, and I think those tissues or whatever it was we put away the first time, I think there was about 9 in there, because they're big packs, so that's kind of cool. You do need your car, because you need to fill up your items when you go to like the cash and carry to buy more stock for your shop. But I'm just stacking it up nice and neatly, trying to keep it all nice and tidy. Like I said, it can get a bit tedious sometimes, but it's a simulator, so I'm working on I want it to look good. It would have been nice if the people do walk around your store properly. I don't know if the developers are planning on doing that, but you know, as for my very first time playing this sort of game, I was quite impressed, to be fair. I don't know, you know, I know it's on Steam. I'll leave a link in the description so you can go check it out. But it's been quite fun. I think, is this detergent I've got here, or washing powder? Like I said, I'm trying to keep some things in there. So I think I get different colours in here. I get a blue box, and I put it at the side to try and keep them together in colour coordination. These ones do stack, so that's really nice. You can stack the boxes on top of each other. You do see there's a little bit of a gap at the back, but you know, if you careful, you probably could have got another one if I'd have lined that up better. But yeah, it's been quite fun. I will play some more of it, and like I said, if you like the look of this, you want to see more, you want to see me do it live, let me know. I'll even start afresh. I'll start a brand new game with you live, and you can come and see. See, we got quite a few boxes in that box there, so that's unpacked everything that came with the store when I originally started it. I bought some racks, I put them in. As you can see here, there's management things to do to the store. There's store upgrades that cost quite a lot, and you have a shop status, so it'll tell you what it is you've sold and everything. But I haven't opened my store yet. You can buy and upgrade lots of things in this game by the looks of it. So I'm going to get back in our car. I think I'm going, yeah, I decided before I opened up the store I wanted to try and get some more stock. I wanted to stock it up a bit. I didn't realise how little money I had in my wallet. So you will notice that I did get a bit lost on this. I got a bit lost with my driving, so I've cut out some of my random driving just to try and keep the video a little bit shorter. But here I am at the Jobber, is that, or Jabber? Jabber? I'm dyslexic, so I think that says Jabber store. So I just literally go there. I'm opening up my boot, and I'm hoping to buy some stock and fit it in there. Like I said, I didn't realise I had so little money. So this is where you can buy your stock to put in your store, and as it says clearly, some items you need a refrigeration unit to be able to keep them nice and cool, else they'll spoil. Now you'll see when I'm looking at the items, it'll tell me what it is and it'll give me an indication if it's a good price to pay right now or if it's a high price. So I was trying to think of things that you would want to buy in a normal supermarket. So I was looking for things like coffee, tea, and they were quite high priced on some of the things. So I was just looking around. I wanted to get a good look around. So you know, there's sugar there. I thought, oh, sugar, you might want that. So I bought a box of that. But then I think I'm out of money almost. Yeah, I've only got about $26. So I'm not going to be buying too much for that. But we managed to fit this lovely in that corner there. And it goes in there nicely. And then I go back to look at other prices. You'll see me come back when I realise I don't have enough money. But I wanted to get... I realised that, you know, I needed to look at some items. I could have done with writing a list, really. I sort of had a mental list. I wanted to look around, see what was there. Well, obviously, people like to have milk, eggs, stuff like that. Is like your basics, your necessities, bread, stuff like that. I don't know if you can have a bakery and sort of thing like that, a delicatessen aisle or whatever. But I need to earn more money so I can upgrade my store, and then I assume I can buy these refrigeration units and everything. But I need to get some money, and ironically I need to open up my store. So there is a day and night cycle, so your store isn't open 24/7, so you have to remember that. I've been using the side door to unlock everything. See, I'm having a real good look. I'm looking at the prices. I kind of was looking and going high price, and then I realised that it meant it was a high price to play at the minute. So it does give you a guide. So, and the prices seem to change regularly. I guess you could say it's a daily up and down cycle. See, the coffee and the teas are expensive, look, high price. And I was going to just pay for some just to get some in my store. Then I realised, oops, not enough funds. You can't buy tea, oddball. Like I said, if you're liking what it is you're seeing, please remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the like and the share button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I've gone live or when I've uploaded again. We play many games, lots of games. Simulation features seems to be featuring quite heavily. I do try to do as much as I can, as fast as I can. I work full time. This is not my full time job. But we're taking this back to the store, back to the supermarket. I think it's quite late now. It looks dark, so you have to stop your vehicle completely if you want to get out of it. And I was having trouble getting it to stop. I was like, right, I need this box. I always use this side. I kind of call this staff entrance. Not a very strong door, is it? They've got that big metal shutter, then you've got a wooden door. So here we go for the box. There we go. So it's night time now, so the store isn't going to open. I can't open the store. So I'm going to put out this box of sugar, I think it is, I bought. Tucked it down there. I'm like, where am I going to put that? I thought I'll put it in this corner here. I said you can rotate it quite nice. You'll see me get quite a few of these in. It tells you the quantity in the box, so that's good. You just position it, and boom, there goes it. So you can get lots of variation of food and things, which is nice. Like I said, it's not too shabby. It's got pretty good reviews on Steam so far. I don't know what the development cycle time-wise is on it, but I've been enjoying it. Like I said, this is my very first time playing it. I do apologise for the length of the video. But I needed to do what I was doing to try and learn as much as I can. I think I played it for about 70 minutes. I think you're going to see about a 50-minute, hour-long video if you decide to watch all of it. So we've put that out there, so we've got everything out. And I'm like, I don't know if I want that there. I'm like, nope, I'll put it away. and I'll deal with it later. I was hoping to get 4 in a row. So you can see it's night time, dark, no sales. I'm like, my urine's at 50%, or my bladder is. My hygiene's, I'm dirty, I'm like 40, and my hunger's 57. So I've just come back home. I thought, right, I'm going to come home because it's night time. Good idea to go sleep and whatnot. So I thought, I'll come in my empty house at the minute. Obviously, you're going to buy things. So this is the bathroom. It doesn't have a toilet, a shower, or anything with it. But I do have a toilet in my inventory. So I thought, right, I'll put that in my house for now. I can, I assume, pick it up at a later date, move it around, or take it to the store maybe and use it in there. I just decided to plonk that in the corner, then I can go to the toilet. Happy days. I don't know why I can't use the sink to have a wash though. I don't have a shower, but you'd think I'd be able to use a sink just to have a wash. I've not lived with a shower and a bath forever. I used to have a sink and just a bath, but you don't get a bath in there. I thought, right, I'm going to put my bed down. So I've got a nice double bed here. I'm like, right, we'll put this in this room. Again, rotating it. So it's nice that they give you this option. I do like it. It's nice. So there's the bed, and then we're going to go sleep. And in a second it'll be ta-da! See, look here, look, you can actually buy a farm, look. You can buy a farm later down the line, which is cool. Right, morning time, it's raining. Back to the supermarket. Now we're going to open up the store. Try and get some customers. The bank's just across the road. So again, I need to stop the car in time and bring it to a complete stop. Go through there, shut the door, and then I'm going to open the store up. There's the cashier there, and then you literally now you wait for the customers to come in. I thought they were going to be walking around, but they didn't. Now this customer's gone because he couldn't find an item they wanted. So you'll see that quite a bit at first. Like I said, I didn't have the money, and I was working out how do I get money. I see I've got $100 in the bank. I'm going to call it dollars. That's what I'm going to call it as because it's easier to work. So I'm like, right, how do I get cash into my wallet? I was thinking to myself, if I go away, will they not tell me what's going on? Finally, we make our first sale. Awesome. And the things do disappear from the shelf. So when they buy them, it does create gaps. So that's really cool. That's quite a nice effect. So you can set it so your store just automatically closes when the stock's gone. Now I've gone to the bank and I'm struggling right here to know how to transfer money. Now what I didn't realise until a lot later on is when you want to transfer money, you see that it tells you can transfer money from your wallet to your bank to your wallet, your bank to your credit card, your bank to the... So there's about 4 different options. You have to put in the amount, and at the side of there is a button, which it doesn't show it as a proper button. It says transfer. You must hit the transfer button for the money to be transferred in. That's how you do it. So you key in the amount you want to do, and you hit transfer, and it will go into either your credit card or your wallet, and you can use it to go to buy things. So we're just back off now. We've got we did take a loan of $1,000 because I couldn't work out how I transfer my cash. I was getting rather annoyed, so I thought, right, I'm going to see if the loan works. So I took a loan of $1,000. Thought, right, with this we can get a load more stock, fill up the shop more, and hopefully the money will start rolling in, he says. The rain doesn't look too bad actually. The sound's good on the game. So I open up the boot, and then we're going to be looking around at the prices again and just trying to find some things. See, look, the tea I think's changed price. I did try to buy things that weren't too high. So look, the tea there is a good price. That's a good price. It's changed since yesterday. The price has changed. So I thought, right, I'm going to buy some tea. And you do get messages as you are even if you're here, you'll get a message saying I think a customer left. So it's a good price on biscuits. There's different kinds of them, so you can look. See, there's another successful sale, and that's good because it tells you what's selling as well. So I want to try and get some biscuits and different bits and bobs. That's really good. I got into the car accidentally. I'm trying to get the boxes in there. I'm hoping to stack 6 together, but I'm struggling a bit. You've got to get it to snap in a bit. See, a customer couldn't find anything they wanted, the specific item, so it does tell you the item they were looking for. I didn't want to buy anything from the fridge because I'd have got nowhere to keep it. So I figured it wasn't worth spending my money. So I'm investing money right now in my stock in the hope that's going to bring me more sales to make me more money. I will pay this loan back when I get chance. So I thought, I remember a customer was not happy because I didn't have any conditioner or something, or detergent. So I was like, right, I'm going to buy some of that. So I tried to buy different bits and bobs. I already had sauce, so I thought I could do with some toilet roll. So I thought, right, we'll have some of that because that's a necessity. So we've got this is the 5th box we're putting in. You can put 6 boxes in if you get them in right. And it is a graphical bug where you can see they're sticking out of the roof, which doesn't bode well, but you can actually get them in there looking a lot neater. My stacking was poor. Luckily the police didn't start me for this. So I thought I'd get some more stuff here. So I'm going to literally fill the car up with stuff that's on a good price. You get different sizes as well. So I thought, right, we'll have that, do that. And you can see that sticks out, so it doesn't look very pretty, but that's it. You can't put anything in the back seat of the car, and I can't close the door properly. It's going to look very silly. So I just thought, right, I'll make out that I've overfilled it. We're going to use our imagination and pretend that we've tied it down a bit, right? So let's go back to our shop. And now we've got to do the painstaking thing of unpacking all of this. So if you look, my hunger's at 83, and I remember there was a burger shop back when on my way. I was getting lost around here. Get lost quite easy. There's the farm. So I was like, yeah, we've come the wrong way. There's a furniture place there. You can buy quite a few things. So the game's got lots of diversity. So here's the burger shop. This is where I went to get my food. For some reason I can't. I don't think at least I can eat my own stock. So I've come to this burger shop. I'm looking to see where the heck I get it now. I see there's a bloke there. So I'm like, right, we're going to go get something from him. So we get a burger. Literally quite expensive burger as well. You put it on the table, on the counter, and you can eat it. You can consume it, and it will take down my hunger. Like so. Voila, put it on there, and it says eat with E. So I've ate it, and it's took down my hunger, so I decided, right, I'm going to get some fries now. Same thing, put them on the tray, comes up with you can eat. And customer left because they couldn't find what it was they wanted. So I'm like, right, get back into the vehicle. Now you do have lights for this vehicle as well. Like I said, I was learning on the go. Do apologise for the length of the video, but I needed you to see everything. So let's hope Oddball can stop his car properly. It's still rolling. Yeah, still rolling. Now I've stopped it. Now I wanted to open the door, but it wouldn't let me do it properly, so I think I just sort of grabbed the box. I think it's just a graphical glitch. These things happen. The game was updated June, so it has been getting updates. I don't know, I assume there'll be one maybe once a month. Like I said, you can follow them on Steam. You can go to probably their own developer page. I will put a Steam link in there, and once again thanks a lot for the code. I was quite shocked to be offered it, but appreciative. So I'm like, right, I want to put these down here, keep all this cleaning, household cleaning stuff and toilet roll. I thought that can go there. So I was trying to get it nice and tidy. I could only get 3 on this one, and then, but like I said, you can stack them, so that's cool. Because the shelf, the racking's not very, it's not very big really. It's not as big as I'd like it to be, or long. But I'll be interested to see what else you can get later down the line. See, I could have stacked them on top. Could have saved some room. So I did have some times where I did actually spend a bit of time thinking, oh, I might put them a bit. Yeah, that's some cleaning stuff. So I'm like, right, that's got to go over here as well. So I thought I'd try and put 2 in the side by side. So I thought, why not just move the box for you, Otter? Make it a lot easier. But it is sticking it the right way. Look, it's facing forward, so that makes me happy. The label's facing forward. A lot of work. They have made it quite intuitive. It's interesting. If you wanted a shop simulator, you definitely seem to have that. Now I think I tried to stack these on top. I did, which is a bit, you wouldn't do that in real life unless you put some on top, but I wouldn't recommend doing that with bleach or fabric conditioner. You wouldn't really do that in a shop like that unless you were an idiot. But hey, it's a game, it's a simulator, but we've got to have a little bit of fun with it. So trying to get this door, now the door's clear, so hopefully I can open the door next time. Now I can't remember everything I bought, so I'm looking and trying to work out. Right, so there's some, that's the conditioner I believe, or washing detergent I think they call it. I know that as, to me I think this is conditioner, is it, I think, or detergent. So we're just going to plop them all in there. Trying to get it to snap in there. Could have done with moving that other packaging. So I think, you know what, I'm just going to stick you all in here to get it done so they can sell. Like I said, I've not been 100% accurate. I do decide to take a few shortcuts in the end because I was getting a bit frustrated. Because I was trying to fill it up as quick as I could. It's not an easy thing, it's just like real work. So I noticed my rack there is not very straight, so alright, now we can open the door I believe. Oh, now the box just magically comes out of there. We won't worry about that. So biscuits. So I put the sugar, the biscuits and the sauce together. I remember I bought some tea, so I want to put them on the same sort of rack. Where did that other box go? That's what I want to know. Where did that other box go? I hope I didn't lose the item. Oh, maybe it was sold actually. I didn't see the green icon to tell me it was sold. Maybe it was sold. I didn't even realise that might be where it went. So you can see things are being sold. So you want, I don't know if, I mean I assume certain items are going to be consistently saleable. So maybe if you find an item that sells quite a lot, you know, you just seen a box of biscuits disappear, so someone's definitely bought some. I didn't notice that till the editing time, but yeah, look, it snaps quite nice. A little bit of overhang, but it's good. Another one gone, so that's good. So you know I've bought a decent item there. I think we've got a couple more boxes, but the rain's still there. Oh, got in the vehicle by accident. Didn't mean that. I did it again. Look, you can see I'm struggling a bit with the controls. The box magically comes out. These are chips, I believe it says. Is it chips? What does it say it is? Yeah, chips. Potato chips. I call these in England. We call chips crisps. So we've sold some already. Look, that's pretty cool. Really, you'd want them on a with a backing at the back so they don't fall off, because they wouldn't really stand like that, would they? But hey, for now we're just going with it. But it's interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what else I can do, what else I can unlock. I learned quite a lot actually on the 70 minutes I've played right now. Like I said, it's been pretty cool actually. People walking around look a bit samey. They look like thugs or something. Really, they don't look very friendly. But I'm not sure if the developer's going to work on that as well and give us some different looking characters. But it's working well. It's running smooth, as you can see. It's running smooth as anything. When you see this video, it should be 1080p, 60 frames a second. So here's my tea. I'm like, wait a minute, I wanted to put that over near the biscuits. So I'm like, right, I'm going to put this first box down. It's not as straight as it should be, but I know I can do it. So I pick up the box. It tells me it's the tea, and it tells me how many items are in the box, I believe. So I'm just going to put it near, because that's what you'd do if you worked in a store. You wouldn't have it so far away unless you were trying to waste time. And being so I'm the only person who's stocking this shelf up, I'm going to need to get my butt in gear and get filling quick. Because to be fair, we seem to be doing quite a good trade. Goodness knows what it's going to be like when I get way more stuff in here, because it's going to be a lot more work to fill it all up. I think you can hire another checkout operator. I do like the fact that you can stack stuff on there. So is that all of it now, is it? So I'm going to my bank, and I'm struggling like hell here because I can't work out. I thought I just put my amount in there and then I just click done and it will put it in there, or you press enter, but I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't work it out. And I literally had to go to the YouTube to give me a hand with that, because I didn't realise I needed to actually click the blasted transfer button. Certain things you need to have money on your credit card. So you can see here in the shop status today, it tells me what I've sold and everything. So I need to look at that more in depth. But it's quite a nice thing. Already the shop's quite well stacked, really. Quite well stacked, which is nice. So we've come back for some more. We've got $625, I believe. That's what I'm going to call it. And we've got $50 in the bank. So I'm like, right, that's high price. So again, the prices have changed on certain things. Have changed from what they were. So I'm looking to see, the biscuits are still on a real good price. I could have bought some more, I thought. The other kind are not so cheap. So I forgot I'd got chips already. So I bought these ones. I think they're chips as well. So I'm playing this on keyboard and mouse. I know it seems strange putting that in there like that. It does kind of break your immersion, but I do open the door, I think, eventually. There you go, look. The boot wouldn't open up for me. So I remembered some of the things I'd bought already, so I was trying to get some different things. And you have to look at different ones, because some of them look at a good price. And I think I remembered somebody said that they left because they couldn't get some sort of broth or something, or soup. So the other one, I'm looking for that. I was hoping the coffee was on sale. I mean, it's only a couple of dollars, I think, but a couple of dollars is dollars, man. It all adds up. But I do like this mechanic. Look, cat food. It does kind of pay, I suppose. If you've got the money, you can buy some of the items. You can buy a couple of boxes, take them back, and you can, I guess you can have like a little storage bit where you just drop the boxes with the stuff. Normally most shops put them on top, don't they, on the top right. We're just having a real good look. Like I said, I'm not buying anything from the fridge because I need to get a refrigerated unit. I don't know how much they cost me yet. Alright, see a different kind of tea there. It was the coffee I wanted. I really wanted the coffee. I look more like a coffee drinking nation than a tea drinking nation, but I think I'm going to wait for that price to go down, and then when it says it's good, I'm going to buy some coffee. But right now, I'm going to mix up and diversify a bit and have some different kind of items. Try and attract some more customers. You can buy other equipment. Like I've said, you can pimp out your house. I think you can buy a new car as well by the sound of it. I think I remember seeing a car place, a furniture place, the farm, electrical store. So you can get like yourself a brand new phone. So there is quite a few options. Once again, if you've managed to get this far through the video, I do hope you're enjoying it. I hope the audio is okay for you. I am narrating this after the fact of editing, so I'm just going to be talking as I'm watching my video. So if I do read something wrong, or I'm telling you something that's for me is very small at the minute, the viewer box that I've got for my video is very small. It's a very small box, so I can see I've got, I think it says $456 at the minute. So if it's wrong, you'll have to forgive me. I can't see the viewing box very big. I'm trying to see everything at the same time. But if you, like I said, if you want to see more of this, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like and share. Really do appreciate it, because it tells YouTube you like the content, you like the channel, you want to be notified. It tells them to send out my content more. We do have a membership which you're welcome to join. We have 3 tiers. The cheapest tier is £2.99 a month. You get emojis, get exclusive content. Eventually, as we grow more, and also you get the chance to play with me on the there's this 3rd tiers, like I've got squad, platoon and battalion. So I don't just play simulation, I play a lot of other games. I sing as well sometimes on my channel, so feel free to check out the content, and thank you ever so much for giving me your time, and I really do look forward to seeing you. I live stream most of the time, but I do like to do some videos. See, there's the quirky box again. Got back in the vehicle again like an idiot. Managed to pull that through the window. I was like, right, could do with getting all the boxes out really. So what's this I've got in my hand? I'm like, right, well I need to put that somewhere else. Don't want to put that there. Is that peas? So I'm like, let's get the box. Let's be sensible. I do like the fact you can stack them on top of each other, which is cool. And you can see I'm rushing kind of here, so it's not as tidy as it was when I very first started. But I'm anxiously trying to get lots done. I'm aware that my bladder's filling up. My hygiene's at 94%. Why I have a house that doesn't have a bathroom, I do not know. A proper bathroom with a set for me to wash, but I don't. So I'm thinking I'm going to unpack all this stock, and then I'm going to go home again. I don't know if I do later. I think I went and kept going back and forth and bringing back all the boxes in at the same time. See, it's like real job. I remember doing this a lot. Look, my electricity went out. It says pay the bill. I'm like, what? You have to pay your utility bill? I'm like, yeah, you do. You have to pay your bills. And you pay your bill through your laptop, but you need the money on your debit or credit card. So to do that, you need to go to the bank. You go to the bank and you transfer the money from my wallet. I transferred into my bank. So I put how much I wanted to transfer in, which was 300. Then I clicked the transfer button at the right hand side, so it went into my bank. And then I went to the option where it said transfer from your bank to your card, and I transferred $160 to that. Then I went back to my laptop and I paid my electricity bill, and then I had lights. So I'm hoping that I can look more into the game and see and have a breakdown to see if I'm making profit and how much I'm making, because I'm paying my staff, I'm paying my utility bills of electricity. So yeah, you go from, so I would need to take it from my wallet. I'd have to go to the top line, put $300 in, and then it'll go to my bank, and I hit the transfer button on the right hand side. It took me a while to find that out. I had to go to YouTube, because I couldn't see it, I couldn't work it out. I was an idiot, but I worked it out in the end thanks to the power of the internet, and that was good. So it's been raining a lot, right? So we're going to go, and now we're going to pay our bill. Our electricity bill must be paid. The game does look nice. Like I said, it runs nice. It's night time. I didn't realise I was crouched. You can see as my hygiene is really poor, I can't actually run around. Don't know how that affects my hygiene. You'd think if I'm fed and I've been to the toilet, I'll be able to run around, but it says no. So now I've got lights again, I can continue to stock my shelf. And I need a bath, but I don't have a bath to be able to have a bath. And my bladder's filling up as well, and my food's going up as well, so I need to eat. I'll need to check and look at my chips and see if I can eat them. So right now I'm thinking, right, how many more have we got? We've got quite a few boxes to unpack. So now I'm going to get a bit quick and I'm going to start carrying them in. Because this is far more efficient. Don't go taking one box, just get them all in there, then you can move them around. It does write on the box. You have to look at the front of it. On the other side there'll be a label. Look, there'll be a label on the box now. So I'm like, what have I got here? It tells you in the left side when you look at the shelf, it'll tell you what it is you've got. So I'm like, right, where are we going to put these? So I need some space. So I thought I'll put them there, like dry goods. I want to get some cereal as well, so as you can see it's messy. I do apologise if I'm triggering you right now, but I needed to get my stock out quick because I could see my stats were really bad and I was worried in case it was going to end my game. Oh dear me. I'm going to see some sloppy stacking. I was like, get on there quick. So as I've said, if you've got this far, thank you ever so much. Remember to hit the like, remember to hit the share, leave me a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you want to see more of this, please leave me a comment. I'm quite happy to do a live stream on it. Now I've got a little bit more used to it. I'm not an expert, but at least I can show you, and you can see when if I go live, I'll actually be able to show you some stuff, and I can show you how to transfer in things in. I will leave a link to the game to be purchased on Steam. If you wish to find it anywhere else, I'm sure you can find it on different sites. It's not just Steam you can buy things from. I don't know if this is just exclusively on Steam, but I'm going to put a Steam link on there. If you wish to join me in my Discord, you must be 13 years or over to join the community Discord. You're welcome to. There'll be a link in the description, as there'll be a link to my Steam if you wish to add me on there. I play lots of different games, so make sure you check out. If you like simulation, I have it. I'm trying to learn to play Train World Sim 2. My good friend gifted me, so we've been trying to experiment quite a bit. I've got too many chips, but hey, hopefully they're going to be a good seller. As you see, you don't have to rotate it for every single one. It knows how it is you want it. So it's like a little snap thing, which is really good. It's a good tool. I'm glad they've got it. I need to look more as I'm doing stuff and see if I can pick something up and then alter it at a later date. But it is cool. So I want to get some refrigeration units, and I can put them at the side on the wall. So I just put that box there because I knew I'd got some more, but I can't fit the stock out. You can see some of the shelves are getting empty on certain items because they're selling. So I need to get some more diapers by the looks of it. Diapers are what I've got there. So I put diapers, tissues, cleaning products all together. So, you know, I've got a little bit of an idea there, right? Oh dear me. Yeah, quite a cool game. I really can't thank the The developers enough for gifting me a key. I think it was DNA who actually sent me the key randomly. Said, oddball, do you want to give this a whirl? I'm like, it's a few months old, but I'll give it a whirl. It's a simulator game. So I've come home. I'm like, right, I've got 34% hunger. My bladder's almost bursting. So I'm going to go for a wee, great, or whatever I've got to do. I'm doing that, so that I know how to do that. I know how to take down my food, but I need to buy a bath or a shower unit, and that really annoys me because I shouldn't have to buy that. That should be in my house already as a given. If I've got an oven, why do I need to buy a shower? Why wouldn't I have a shower in there? I don't even think I have a refrigerator in there. But yes. It's at this point I'm like, right, I've been doing quite a bit. I've been playing it for over an hour and a half. I'm going to stop. And then I went, wait a minute, I remember I've got no money because I've not collected it from the till. So always remember to go to the checkout every day, click on it, and you'll pick up the cash. I've got $777 now. So I'm hoping I can pay off my loan. I mean, that's quite a lot of money. So to me, it seems as if I've been making quite a bit, but I did borrow 1,000 and I started off with a bit, so I need to look at the stats and see what I'm making. I think if I'm paying $30-something for a box, a big box of like 11, 9, 12 items, if it's selling for about $15 a box, that's quite expensive, but that's the game economy. So once again, thanks ever so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Apologise for the length, but I wanted you to see as much as I could and you can get a real good concept of it. If you want to see more, subscribe, like, share, leave me a comment telling me, saying, Oddball, I'd really like you to do a live stream on this. If I get lots of good feedback on it, I'll do a live stream on it. Even if you want me to do a brand new live stream just from start, I'll just start the game afresh again and set it up for you to see. Take care, thanks a lot. I'll see you in the next one. Oddball76 signing off.